Hello there. How are we all doing? I'm not doing well because I haven't muted myself again, so I had a lick out there. But I'm fine, I survived. Yeah, a bit of a last minute switcheroo. Mainly because I felt like it. I didn't really fancy the emote stream today because I didn't have like a very solid idea for the animated emote, and I don't want to like waste that slot ideally. And yeah, I managed to damn right it's my party. I can cry if I want to. I have finished a certain animation today that will or won't be spoken about until the 24th of June. And I didn't really have anything else to work on. I don't know what my next animation is going to be. It should, going by the loose... hold on, let me bring myself on. It should, according to my own schedule, be Game Grumps next, but I don't know if I fancy that yet. I don't know how much I fancy doing more Game Grumps animated, to be honest. I'm trying to work through that at the minute. So yeah, I thought I would go back to a short audio that I really liked that someone pointed out in the animation suggestions server room channel. And that is the very short kind of Bob Ross bit, and I thought I would work with that. Abyssal Navy pigment. Excuse me. Oh yeah, as Taja has rightly pointed out, we have some new emotes as well. Two of them, it's a server room channel. Two of them have been approved by Twitch. One of them has not yet. Hey, cool. The one that hasn't is the piss out emote, which is fine. We can deal without that, I guess. So yeah, we've got some new emotes in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna more or less crack on with this. One thing that I will say, I don't know if I should like... I mean, I'll warn this in case anyone wants it to wants to know this. The audio is like less than 20 seconds. It's about 18 seconds, I think. And the chances are, but I mean, you'll definitely hear the whole audio. And I don't know if I'll animate the whole thing on stream. I don't think I can do this 18 seconds in an hour and a half or however long, but I might. So if you don't want the animation to be spoiled, maybe don't watch this stream. Like I say, I don't know if it's good Twitch host etiquette to tell people to not be here, but if you would like to completely experience this animation with fresh eyes whenever it goes up, which I haven't got a plan for, then feel free to piss out. But for the time being, this is what we're working with today.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon. Yes. Let me draw you this actual Pokemon.
Brush and blue. You take your brush and you beat the devil out of it.
Just beat the ever-living shit out of that thing.
And yeah, that's it. There wasn't even really time enough for me to mute the mic because it's such a short one, but it's a very good vibe. I don't know whether I'm going to release this. I say release. I don't know if I'm going to upload it on the channel just as it is, the same as I did for that one Boss Baby Bim Bam animation. I keep talking about having like a compilation of short moments because there are lots of good, less than 20-second moments that I want to animate that don't make sense to. And then that way I could put ads on them and not feel weird about putting ads on a 20-second video. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out. But either way, I'll be able to use it, so I'm going to animate it. But yeah. Right, what do I need to do? The thing with this one as well is it is more or less one shot. There's not like a kind of cut that I need to make, so it's more or less this. So I might get this done in one go. And thank you, Tarja. Link to the Discord there for anyone that isn't a regular here.
Welcome to the Drawfee program.
Did I put out the tweet? I did not put out the tweet. I'm going to put out a tweet saying that this is going. Hey, Milo. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's going to be a nice chilled out stream, I think. I tell you what I can do as well. Should be able to get up the maybe the named palette, and we can add some palette colours, which I haven't done for a while. Okay, let's see how many that one has. I don't think that's the most up-to-date one. This is the thing that I don't like about this palette system, is it's not like consistent. And I'm sure that's just my fault of not really knowing how it works. Where is the most up-to-date palette? What was the last stream, or last animation I did on stream? Because that should be the answer, I think. Was it Yogi Boy? No, I did the Bim Bam one that's going up tomorrow. Cool, let me have a look at that. For some reason, I've started saving stuff where I shouldn't, and I've done it the same now, so I don't know where the palettes are, so I might leave that. No, hold on, I can figure this out. Come on, this is my cult. Okay, I lied. I can't. We'll worry about that later.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon.
Welcome to the Drawfee program,
think maybe
where we take your silly ideas
when he
and
says
try to have a
fun with
little
them.
fun with them.
He's going to kind of present Julia and the easel.
Ideas and try to have a little fun with. Try to have a little fun with them.
Oh,
Try to have
Maybe like kind of walk off camera. It is a little bit Drawfee ASMR. Oh yeah, and quite right. Alien is yet again holding a Aggie canvas. So if anyone would like to doodle along whilst listening to this, please do.
ideas and try to have a little.
I should say as well, without teasing it too much, which is a lie, I will be teasing it as much as I can. The next animation, or the next Drawfee animation that's going up in a couple of weeks, is I'm quite confident and quite happy to say is, oh, no I'm not. I started saying it and then I backed down. It is, without blowing my own horn, a very, very good animation, and there are moments in it that I think, and I'm trying to word this in a way that I can back down from if I need to, think is, it might be some of my favourite animation I've done, is I think as loose as I can put it. It is some strong emotive stuff. And there's a particular shot which I have watched over and over again, and I am very much looking forward to everyone seeing it. Hey, Mythical. Part of me absolutely wishes that I didn't put the 24th of June teaser at the end of the Yogi Boy animation, because if I hadn't have, I probably would be uploading it a week early. I think we can fairly certainly or assertively claim that the next Drawfee animation is going to be a certified banger. I don't think there's a dolly zoom in that one. I do a good amount of dolly zooms, but I don't think there's one in that one.
Try to have a little fun with them.
I need a bit more time to transition.
Try to have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon.
Try to have a little fun with them.
Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Profound Blue, okay. I really like. So I'm interested to know if anyone else kind of considers the deep in Deep Blue ink to be as in like philosophically deep, because I'm sure there's got to be another word for the kind of deep that I kind of think of deep blue. That's not like profound blue. I like it. I like profound blue ink, but okay.
Welcome.
Right, let's do some animation, shall we? Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, Alien, are there any themes for this Aggie, or is it just draw as you will? I think I'm going to go quite heavy on the blur. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm kind of trying to base this on, well, I mean, I am basing this on the Bob Ross setup, but I don't know how much of it's going to, I don't know how much it's going to kind of translate like this. Yeah, it could be deep blue ink, like ink that the chess supercomputer creates, and let's see why not. Honestly, I'm really upset that deep blue, the chess computer, still beats me for a lot of search engine optimization. The inner god complex in me is just like desperate to be the only deep blue on the internet.
Welcome to the Drawfee program.
Let's go.
Welcome to.
I think I can maybe shorten this a little bit, because I think this animation's maybe a bit too long at the moment, but I don't really like having that gap at the start there. Last week was a heavy pissboy canvas, that's not wrong, but I don't like the two words heavy and piss being next to each other. Last week was a heavy pissboy canvas. If you want a theme for this week, let's go to Venturing Party. Work together, make a canvas, make as much like a mythically magic as possible. That's sweet. Quill, I'm sorry that the piss cord was united recently. Thank you, Quill, for heavy piss. But I am sorry that the entire community rallied to I think just rallied in its disgust of heating up water in a microwave, personally, but...
Welcome to...
Whoop. Oops.
Welcome Welcome to the Drawfee program. Welcome to the
One thing that I did look at as well, partially just out of curiosity and partially in case I want to use it for something, was I clipped together every Drawfee animation that I've made in the modern version of Windows Movie Maker, which I use. And after taking off all of the intros, like the pen going into the mug and all of the credits, including the one that I've finished today, it is just under 25 minutes of Drawfee animations, and I am confident it will be much, much more than that of Mabim Bam animations. And I'm trying to decide if I want to use that for something. Like, I don't know if I just have it kind of running as like a live stream. Might be useful for me and my needs to pay rent potentially. I don't feel comfortable, or I don't yet feel comfortable putting together like adverts on something like that. I don't think Mabim Bam and the Drawfee people would be particularly happy with that. They might be. I've not really considered it, but every time I get an inquiry about putting an advert on any of my content, it's usually people saying like, "Oh yeah, well we want to put like a 2-minute video at the start of your video," and I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting." You've absolutely not seen the content I've made, because I don't think people are too interested in seeing like a 90-second animation with a 5-minute advert for Helix up front. But yeah, I don't think there's anything I can really make at the moment that is that lends itself towards longer content that I would feel right putting an advert on. I could ask them, but also I don't think I'd want to put them like in a position like that. I don't want them to, I don't know, I don't want to be the person that's like, "Hey, can I put adverts on this?" And then like if they say no, then they're the dick type issue. But I don't know.
Welcome to the Drawfee Pro.
But I mean, putting just like a live stream of all the animations together shouldn't like hinder the channel. And then also, I mean, it's the equivalent of just kind of putting on the animations for people, so I can't see anyone having an issue with it. So I might do that at some point.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we welcome to the Drawfee. Welcome to the Drawfee.
I think actually, with the eyebrow raise and the arms, could do a year ender. That's a good point. Could have like all animations of this year in one video.
The Drawfee program. The Drawfee.
I guess all I'm saying is, if at some point you see there's like a YouTube live and it's just it's just 2 hours of my Bim Bam animations, then it means I need to pay rent. Could do a deep learning rewind.
Welcome to the Drawfee program. Drawfee. Welcome to the Drawfee program. Welcome to the Drawfee program. The Drawfee pro. Program.
Let's see how this looks.
Welcome to the Drawfee program.
Yeah, I'm afraid more so than usual. There's going to be a lot of this in this particular stream, because with it being a 20-second animation, what is it? Hold on, 480 would be 20 seconds, so it's 3 seconds less than that. So it's a 17-second animation. I want to make sure the animation in it is good. Oh no, what was on the bingo card? Playing the same audio enough to get commented on? Is that on there? Hold on 1 second. Hey there, Caleb Ziner.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take. Welcome to the Drawfee program, where.
Let's raise an eyebrow. No, does that look weird? Do I just want to like raise the eyebrow again? A bit more? Let's have a look. Whoop. Yeah, that looks fine. Will you wear wigs? Have you ever worn wigs? When will you wear wigs? Do you mean in this animation? Because I was thinking of having Karina in a Bob Ross wig. If that's what we're talking about. Yeah, Quill. Sometimes I'm just animating and I'm like, you know what? This one? Or this one? This one's gonna be good. Sometimes I'm just like, this one's gonna be fine. But this one's gonna be fine. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to have sorry, I really like Alien's existential contribution. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to have Jacob in the Bob Ross wig or Karina at the end. The only issue being is, like, Jacob already has the Bob Ross t-shirt or shirt, kind of light blue office shirt. So I didn't know if that lent more towards him, but I think in terms of the audio it sounds better with Karina kind of coming in at the last second with it. Hold on, let me listen again.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon. Yes. Let me draw you this
First you
actual
need
Pokemon.
Fresh and blue. You take your brush and you beat the devil out of it.
Just beat the ever-living shit out of that thing.
Maybe Jacob. I think Jacob. And then that way I can give him like the kind of open collar Bob Ross t-shirt shirt as well. And you can see a fun new addition I've made to Jacob's character rig, which is to make sure that he could like move on his master controller. His collar and buttons and pocket are now on a separate layer. I don't know why I thought at the start of that sentence that was going to be really interesting. But yeah, that is a change that I made recently. Okay, right, let's get rid of that then. Maybe not like that. Hold on. Whoop. Okay, let me have a look at a picture of Bob Ross as well. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. My current Thank you, Quill. I'll try that next time. My current conundrum, and again, I'm not sure how many people know enough about the next animation for me to talk openly about this. I'm trying to decide what the next animation is going to be called, because there's a handful of you that I know what it is, but for the rest of you I don't want to spoil it. But there's so many like different ways I could go about naming this one, and I could really go clickbaity, and I'm trying to decide if people will like understand that it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, or whether it's just going to look like I am trying to clickbait, like, sincerely. Yeah, like, I think most people will get that it's funny, or like get that it's, I can't think of the word, but like ironic, I guess. But I just don't want to accidentally invoke the wrath of the internet over a goof. Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong, Tasia. I'm really feeling a little bit brain dead from all of the stuff I've done today on the other animation, which, as I say, is now finished. So I am taking an absurd amount of time just drawing this collar, but thank you for thank you for being here. I'm confused. Why is that done that? Oh, I'm missing that. Okay, got it. Cool. I never thought I'd have to make this animation not clickbait. It's very good. That's the thing. I also need. Can everyone just like drop generic clickbait tiles, just to help me out? Because I don't tend to like interact with that stuff enough for YouTube to actually recommend it to me. So I know like you won't believe what happened next, but I think most of those clickbait kind of tropes that I know are mainly from like adverts more than anything, like doctors hate her, like kind of thing, more than YouTube clickbait. So if anyone has like good, not good, but like good. How do we not know about this? Good. He was cancelled after he said this is very good. My last animation is too much. I enjoyed that a lot, but I think that might be too much. Like if I just called it sorry, and that's it. 10 Drawfee insane moments to destroy. Like I say this, my animation is going up tomorrow. The these are all very good. The animation is going up tomorrow is Travis's top 10 the mask moments, and I felt like putting the top 10 in that is probably going to add hundreds of views. Is that open enough? Something just looks wrong about this, and I can't really figure out what it is yet. Let's just hold on. Let's get rid of the buttons as well. Also, it's like off center. I think that's probably just what it is, to be honest. This is a short animation, so I can be as messy with the rig as I want to, because this is not good at the moment. Hey Lou, welcome back from your meeting. Do you think it looks too open? Like, let me have a look at Bob Ross's again. I mean, Bob Ross, like, has his shirt very open. Let's drop it a little bit. Kind of messy as well. I think good. Caleb, that's very good. I probably am overthinking it. Mythical, I don't think you're wrong. Cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, Taja. I think... Okay. I am overthinking it. I'm just going to leave it as that for the time being. Sure. Okay, cool. No, I don't like it. No, I'm going to leave it. I'll come back to it after the stream. Okay, right. What is he doing?
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your...
Whoops, what have I done? Cool.
Where we...
Again. And I'm going to move his expression down. One thing that I will happily divulge about the animation is going up is, apart from music videos and the 2 commissions done by the 2 commissions done for Green Mountain Mysteries, this is, I think, my longest animation to go up on the channel, because it is about 3.5 minutes. And not to keep saying this, and not to keep trying to build hype up in my own head and also in yours, I think it's all good. I think it's a good 3.5 minutes. Animators hate this way because of this simple trick. Apology, not clickbait, road 1,000 followers. Good, I like it. That's the one I'm going to go for, I've decided. Regardless of whether it has any relevance to the context of the animation, that's the name of it.
Welcome to the Drawfee program.
Whoops. Thank you, Mythical.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your...
Just for my own sake, I know there's only like 14 people here, so I am overthinking it again. Can I have a show of hands? Put a hand emoji, or put some kind of no, everyone doesn't have that. Put an emoji or a thumbs up or something in the chat if you know what the bit that I'm talking about is. And then that way I'll know if I can just talk about it openly, just to save all the smoke and mirrors.
Where we take your...
Okay. It might be a good point that Purple Puppet has raised, that it might make more sense for people to say if they don't know what I'm talking about. Or even better, yeah, a poll. Okay, lovely. Just watching the poll votes go up, just only people voting yes is very good. Thank you, Alien, for wording it as that as well. Because it's worth saying as well that the bit I'm alluding to hasn't actually gone up yet. Like, it isn't anywhere yet. Not legally, anyway. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna... Okay. Well, I'm gonna spoil it then for, like, up to 5 people. And basically, in a recent Drawfee Patreon bonus stream, they talked at length about me and my animations, which was very sweet. And importantly, Jacob talked extensively about the Yogi Boy animation and how evil I am, and he basically started beef with me on the internet. And it's very funny, and he threatened to kick my ass several times. And yeah, the animation is incredibly self-indulgent, to be honest. I tried my best to not make it so that the me in it, because obviously I feature in it as the little avatar that you see at the bottom right of the stream. I tried my best not to make me like the punchline of every joke. Exactly, it could have been Creator Clash. I'm fairly sure I made a joke in there somewhere about it, just like a background Easter egg joke. But I am very excited for everyone to see it. But I also, like, I've been this coy about it in this stream of regulars who I think we've all talked about it in the Discord anyway. I obviously don't want to, like, spoil it for people that don't know. So my thinking is when I put it up on Patreon, which I'm still going to do a week early, my thinking is I'm just not going to, like, title it. I'm going to say there's a new Drawfee animation on Patreon. And I might, like, title it. I might just call it, like, next week's animation and then not have, like, a thumbnail for it. I don't know. I'm trying to, like... I want to really build up the 24th as much as possible. But there's so many good shots in it that I'm so happy with.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take you.
And yeah, basically it kind of is really easy, or it would be really easy for the actual upload on the 24th to make it a really clickbaity title, and I think get away with it. And I don't want to, like, be accused of doing it to, you know, actually get, like, clickbait views. I just think it'd be funny, but also maybe I am. I don't know. Someone, I think it was Raph, said in the Discord that, like, this should be the only animation I ever do that I don't put Drawfee animated at the end and just have, like, the title be something like I started a fight on Drawfee, not clickbait, and then that, I don't know, that does feel too clickbaity, but yeah. I need to basically decide how much I want to enjoy or, like, embrace the clickbait.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your
Jacob Drawfee threatened to kick my ass. Not clickbait. I don't know, there's a lot of choices, and it's currently what I am overthinking. I mean, like I say, there's nothing wrong with it, I don't want to get accused of anything. I don't know if that's just me being overly thinky and overly sensitive about it, but yeah. Because the thing is, if I didn't do clickbait, or like didn't do it clickbaity. I don't know what I'd call it anyway. Like, because I don't know whether to put the name Deep Blue Ink in the title, because I don't know. I haven't really had a coherent thought about this in about a month. The whole thing is still very surreal and very weird. So I'm just kind of bumbling along at the minute.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly
I could treat myself. Animators can have a little bit of clickbait. It's a treat.
your silly
Let's fix Jacob's shoulder. I really like, is he talking about me, not clickbait? Wait, is this about me? Oh, Booby Doop, is he talking about little old me? Is it, are we talking about this Deep Blue Ink? I like that a lot. What if he's not? Oh my god, I've not even considered that. What if there's another Deep Blue Ink that's doing like similar animations to me, and this whole time I've just been completely led astray? There's like a Deep Blue Ink with like 40 million subscribers. It's just like, who's this idiot that keeps thinking everyone's talking about him?
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly
I fight Jacob in a McDonald's parking lot, not clickbait. There was a joke that I didn't manage to get in there. There is a dark Deep Blue Ink that has, hold on, that has facial hair. Let me find it. I need to sort out my folders. This is not particularly tidy. Oh no, where's it gone? Okay. It's now just hidden in the drawing, I guess, in the... Okay, cool. Well, I've brought in a picture of my avatar, but with... There we go. There he is. So at one point, this was going to be the logo for Deeper Blue Ink and for the Twitch stream. Or for any kind of second channel, but I decided not to. I just saw that you were talking about the Agi canvas. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, these are all cool. Good. God, the dragon and the ship are insane. I can only imagine it's mythical from what they said earlier. Hi, whoever that is. Maybe purple? I knew it. I recognized the handwriting from the last one. Cool. Right, what am I doing?
take your silly idea.
Let's do that again. So the main thing that like I'm noticing with the use of deepest blue ink we've not seen, it's a good point. Something might happen with that. The main thing that I'm like noticing with the master controller is it's encouraging me to do kind of really small movements, which I again did a good chunk of in in this next animation. Okay, that's too solo. Oh, that doesn't look right actually. Okay. Okay, something in the ears is wrong, but that's fine. We can do that manually. The master controllers aren't perfect yet. And I started this this file for the Bob Ross one pretty much just before the stream started, so there's still a couple of glitches in there. I like doubloon ink. Yo, Blue, can I get my name changed at the end of the videos? Is it the M? Yes. Maybe not in time for the next 2 uploads, but I mean, you can change, because what I do is I'm able to like copy it directly across. You might be able to change like your display name on Patreon maybe. I think I've seen other people do that, but if not, let me know and I will do that manually, not a problem. What are we doing? Oh, I don't know. What are we ever doing?
Silly ideas, and where we take your silly ideas and your silly ideas. Ideas, silly ideas, ideas.
Change it up slightly, like that, maybe. Cool. And then make a new couple of drawings for the eyes, because I want him to like smize. This one. Oop, I don't think I have any drawings in there at the minute that are suitable. What are we doing? It's a good question. What are we ever doing? I don't know if that looks as much like he's smizing as he looks just kind of ill. Hold on, let me make it more obvious that it's like a Like a squint. Maybe. No, I think that might be fine. Okay.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a and
Cool. That's not right.
ideas and try to have
I think there's something about this audio as well which has made me quite happy to just kind of work quietly. I feel like I've been taken in by the ASMR kind of feel of this one.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a look.
I don't think there's much kind of hardcore gamer energy to this one. Speaking of hardcore gaming energy, anyone that's in the Discord has known that I've gone through some terrible Pokemon related tragedy this week. I tried for the first time a Nuzlocke run properly, kind of the first time I've like really given it a decent go on Pokemon Sword and Shield, and caught my first Pokemon, and it was a Wooloo, and I made the terrible terrible mistake of giving it a cute name, in this case, as Quill is rightly remembered, Tumbly Joe. And my god, losing Tumbly Joe felt like losing a member of my family, and I wasn't expecting it, and I wasn't ready for it, and I honestly didn't even finish the fight that Tumbly Joe died in. Tumbly Joe took a very hard tumble. I didn't delete the game, but I guess I rage quit Pokemon? Can you do that? I just kind of put the Switch down. I just kind of walked away from it. It wasn't even the first one to die in that battle. I had a Grookey, a Wooloo, whatever the bitey water type is from the start of that game. I don't know what they're called. And a fourth one I can't remember now. But I lost one Pokemon who I'd called Bite Boy, and immediately subbed in Wooloo, and this was fighting a wild Mudbray, and I was really hoping to get it, and I thought like, oh, it's only like a couple of levels higher than mine, I'm sure it'll be fine, and all it took was like a couple of good critical hits whilst I was trying to catch it, and I realised a bit too late that I was playing too fast and loose, lost the one Pokemon, and just kind of in a blacked out stupor I threw in Tumbly Joe and was just like, just throw a Pokeball, I'm sure it'll be fine. And no, Tumbly Joe died, and I didn't finish the fight, so I guess I'm just not emotionally ready for Nuzlocke. Yeah, I've been listening to the poker app a lot more since that moment.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we
I'm gonna get rid of that bit because I don't like the raising of the one eyebrow. Whoops. Whoops, no good. Hold on. Oh, I'm just going to mute you for a second, guys. I'll be right back. Also, I'm going to like walk away from the computer for a bit, so talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't even like Mudbray that much. I don't know why I was that intent on catching it. I should have just run away. Taj has been absolutely done there. I only have a little bit of poker app in my mind at any given moment, and it's usually just Porygon Z, Porygon 2 Ribbon B. It's just that mainly. I will at some point get around to trying to learn that, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Also, Purple Puppet, is this showing up for anyone else? Is that Purple's piss emotes are for some reason squashed? Is that just me? If I'm talking nonsense, don't worry about it, but it looks good online. Hold on, I'll screenshot it for Discord later. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Very cool. He's just a... I was going to say puddle, didn't like it. Anyway.
where we take your silly ideas and try to have a little ideas and silly ideas.
Can drop him a bit more than he is at the moment. Oh god. Hold on, I'm gonna have a go at this. Yeah, Alien, what did you do? I don't know what I said quietly into the mic, but I probably don't want to say it any louder, Taja. I'm very sorry. Okay, it's not loading on mine. These are cursed, I love it. Okay.
Silly ideas and try to have ideas and
Milo, that's very good.
and try to have a little fun.
Yes, let me.
And try to
I like Deep Blue Think. This is slowly getting back to when the Piscord spent a good afternoon just coming up with rhymes. I think it was just rhymes in the end, or synonyms for Deep Blue Ink. That was a dark time, so. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna import the right named palette because it's gonna be somewhere, and I need to add a few of these. Okay, I found it. I'm sure Deeply Think would have been in there. There's no way it couldn't have been. Did I actually open it or did I just import it? There we go. Okay. Does this have more names on it? Yes, it does. Okay, lovely. Found it. Right, let's add some of these names. Boop, boop, boop. So let's start with some emotional damage. Thank you very much, Quill. With Tumbly Joe gone, but not forgotten. And immediately followed by a previous Quill suggestion, which was Heavy Piss. Again, thank you very much. I hate it. And we have Go Hard Go Piss. There were some good ones here that I didn't add. We have Pissnally. We really kind of fell on a theme last stream, didn't we? And Piss Shaded Month Colours, which was my fault. I think these are all my fault. I could just not do the stream, so it's all my fault to an extent, but even so. I like Piss Shaded now. Lovely. I think that's that caught up on them. Maybe. The flattest piss is also good. Hold on. It's... I don't know the context of Butter's legs. Did anyone remember that? Does anyone want to own up to that? Fantastic. Oh no. What's happened to Maggie? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much happening here, but most importantly, I do not know how to move the canvas right. So these are all fantastic, but this is too much. I don't know who's doing this, but this is a lot. This is emotionally a lot. Is it against Nuzlocke rules to start a new game and then immediately call that one Tumbly Joe again? Does that then lose its significance? If I just start a new game and I catch 6 Wooloos, call them all Tumbly Joe and beat the Elite Four with them. Wooloo only run. Live on stream. Thank you very much for whoever's doing this touching Tumbly Joe tribute. Could have Bumbly Joe. That's a good point. Jumbly Toe is also good. Okay, right, where am I? I'm getting distracted thinking about my loved one.
Silly ideas and try to have a little fun. Try to have a little
Okay, I think from here. It's really good, isn't it? Oh no, Mythical, that's that's absolutely wild. But thank you so much for immortalizing. Outstanding stuff. Also, who drew... Oh, I've just realised he's on the screen. Let me bring on the screen for anyone that doesn't want to go to it. I don't know if that's going to show, but it should. Who drew the man staring at the sun? Because that's also very good. Okay. I don't think it's showing up. Either that or it's taking its time. Either way. Thank you, Jenny. They were from the last emote. It's not showing purple, but that's fine. We'll leave it. I think I needed to set it up beforehand a bit.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a little fun with them. Try to have a little fun.
Cool.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a little fun with them. Try to have a little fun. Try to have a little fun.
I just realised I didn't do the Bob Ross wig. That's
Try
what
to
I was
have a
gonna
little
do.
fun.
Let me sort this out to an extent. And then I'll sort that out. We'll see if I can anyway. Da-da-da-da. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, not great. Let's see if I can move the collar now that it's slightly different. Kind of. Kind of, right. Let's see what that is. See if deleting that causes any problems. Okay, that looks fine, I think. Thank you, Grill. Yeah, it's maybe lost a little bit of its shine at this point, but it's there's still moments that I presume this is a thing that everyone has, but I'll just like make sure it's not just me being different. I don't know where I was going with that. When you're like making something and you like you feel like you've accidentally made it like a lot better than you kind of planned on making, or like you kind of catch yourself making something like that you're a lot more proud of maybe you thought you'd be. Does anyone else just kind of like freeze up and just kind of I don't know how to explain it, but get very excited about your own work? Because that happened in the latest animation, and just a bit I'm really looking forward to everyone seeing. But I don't know where I was going with that. But is that a normal creative process? Okay, cool. Because that is something I'm looking forward to people seeing soon. And it's basically the reason why why I probably would have uploaded this a week early if I'd have given myself the chance. But I'm glad I haven't, because it means I can get really ahead of schedule. I think that's all I was looking for. 3 people is fine. Let's see if this looks better. Fits behind like that. I think it does. Okay, cool.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a little fun with them. Try to have a little fun.
I think I'm going to just kind of move him out of a shot rather than have him kind of like walk backwards, which is what I was thinking of at one point.
To have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon.
Have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I prefer that. I'm gonna have the easel kind of come into shot a bit more as well, because I want to hide what's on the easel, but I don't want it to be too 2D.
Have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon.
Yeah, that works. I think. I'm glad that Buff Piss Boy, first of all, exists, but is also inspiring people. Buff Piss Boy might be peak art, as it is.
Welcome to the Drawfee program, where we take your silly ideas and try to have a little fun with them. Try to have a little fun with them.
I think I'm gonna move all of this back a little bit though.
Little fun. Fun with them.
Oh, a
Fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon.
They all start on movement? No, not quite. Okay. Okay, so it should be one behind. That's one ahead. Doop. Nope. Okay, is that right now? Probably.
Listen, try to have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon.
Yes, and try to have a little fun. Try to have a little. Try to have a little fun with them.
Oh.
Try to have a little. Yes, and try to have a little fun with them. Try to have a little fun with. Try to have a little. To have a little fun with them. And try to have a little fun with them.
Oh, a Pokemon.
Cool. Right. I think I'm going to add the Bob Ross wig and do the rest of it off stream. Thank you everyone for hanging out. It has been a very low energy, low productivity stream. I hope everyone's okay with that. Yeah, I'll do the lip sync as well, I promise. Yeah, I don't really have anything to... Well, there is an animation going up tomorrow, actually. I was going to say I've not got anything to announce, but there is an animation going up on the channel. It is Travis recounting his top 10 favourite moments from The Mask. I think it's like 3 minutes long, so it's a little bit of a standout in that sense. Either way, it's very good. I'm very proud of it, so I'm very excited for everyone to see it. Yeah, it's just over 3 minutes, which is very cool. And yeah, that'll be going up 6:30 UK time, lunchtime-ish in America, and yeah, then, wherever. I hope to see everyone in the live chat. If not, no worries. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on Monday for something. I don't know what yet. I don't know. Thank you, Tasha. I don't know what the plan is going to be, but there'll be something. Take care. Peace out. Bye.